The Acting Commissioner of Police, Mr. Ret'd, the senior officers of the Fiji Police Force, men and women of the Fiji Police Force, the Acting Chief of Staff of RFMF, Captain John Fox, senior officers of the RFMF, Your Excellencies, the members of the Diplomatic Corps, and the military advisors, attaches, the unit commanding officers, the members of the officials and the teams, Turatata, the Good Reverend Sakarayang Leo, Captain David Konusi and members of the RFMF Unarmed Combat Academy, the 19th Black Belt Hapkido graduates from the Fiji Police Force, Republic of Fiji Military Forces, spouses, dependents and friends, our good sponsors, Makoi Industries Limited, Pizza King and Wishbone Restaurant Limited, Jioji Enterprises. Ladies and gentlemen, Isambulanak, and a very good morning to you all. Now, at the outset, please allow me to acknowledge and thank Reverend Konrote for his short and divine inspirational presentation and prayer, which has started us off this morning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue to acknowledge and thank Almighty God for His mercy and blessings upon our beloved nation and people. As your President, Head of State, and Commander-in-Chief, I deem it an honor and great pleasure indeed to be invited to officiate as your chief guest during this morning's auspicious occasion when we gather as an extended family to celebrate the remarkable achievement of today's 19th Black Belt graduating class of soldiers, policemen, and women. To the graduates, today is not only an ideal opportunity to congratulate you individually and collectively on an important milestone in your careers as law enforcement and peace and security officers, but it is also to acknowledge and commend all those who have played a pivotal role in supporting and training you to be a part of this momentous achievement. Now, well done. To this end, I would like to pay tribute and thank your coaches, Captain Konrote and his team of instructors, your sponsors, your mentors, your families and friends for their encouragement and invaluable support. I've been told, as we've heard, that your training took about 10 months, longer for some of you. Now, your success and achievement today is testimony to your commitment but more importantly to your loyalty in upholding and remaining true and resolute in your desire and passion to improve your state of physical fitness and confidence in the performance of your primary role as members of the Fiji Police Force and the Republic of Fiji Military Forces. As members of the disciplined forces, it is imperative that you fully understand your role and responsibilities at all times as our beloved nation's guarantors of law and order and peace and security. With your newly acquired qualifications and experience, I'm certain that you can now effectively deal with violent and unruly members of society who unfortunately have become very hostile and violent against members of the Fiji Police Force in recent times. However, with your skills and ability to ably demonstrated, you must always remember to act within the ambit of the law and only react defensively when your life or the safety of others under your care are being threatened or put at risk. As your Commander-in-Chief, I strongly urge you to be very careful when you interact with members of society, and remember that you must never overreact nor abuse your power and newly acquired skills. You're a special breed of members of our society. As you all know, Hapkido is a discipline of coordination, a way of strengthening the mind and body, of fusing the individual's physical and mental powers so that an individual can become a more fully integrated human being, someone who can confidently and effectively defend him or herself and at the same time protect others. The word Hapkido in fact means a method or way, do, for the coordination of harmony, hap, of mental energy or spirit, ki, hence Hapkido. Ladies and gentlemen, Hapkido was first introduced to the RFMF by Grandmaster Captain Dong Jin Kim in 1988, as you've heard, when he was enlisted into the RFMF and conducted combative and defensive tactics training, initially for soldiers who were to be posted on peacekeeping duties, and some of them post-troublesome and hostile theaters of conflict in the world. Now, before this training was further extended to include various law enforcement agencies, as you've heard from Captain Konrote, to include the Fiji Correction Service, the Fiji Intelligence Service at that time, the Fiji Police Force, and the Close Protection Detail for the President. It is indeed pleasing to note that since then, martial arts training has continued to be part of the upskilling and professional training program for both the Fiji Police Force and the RFMF, with the establishment of the RFMF Unarmed Combat Academy under the able leadership of Captain Tevita Korowo in 2008, with the aim of also teaching martial arts techniques of the non-lethal variety, which has over the years proven to be most useful here at home and during peacekeeping operation duties, in disarming agitated civilians, dispersing angry mobs, and the transfer of unruly prisoners, to name a few tasks which qualified and trained servicemen and women can now perform. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a sad reality that a new and unacceptable trend has emerged in today's society, whereby government officials and law enforcers like you are being subjected to violent physical and verbal attacks by drunks and hardcore criminals in the course of their work in protecting properties and innocent members of society and ensuring that harmonious social cohesion and law and order are maintained at all times. This is an unacceptable trend in the way we live our lives today. Attacks against members of the Fiji Police Force in the performance of their work in recent times should be condemned in the strongest terms, and with the demonstration which we have been privileged to witness today, I would like to acknowledge and thank the Commissioner of Police, the Commander, their officers, and senior NGOs for taking on the challenge of combating lawlessness by preparing our present-day servicemen and women well to meet this present, real and dangerous threat, with the infusion of this personnel into the rank and file of the RFMF and the Fiji Police Force. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the government, in collaboration with the heads of the disciplined forces, are committed to ensuring that the members of the Fiji Police Force and RFMF are kept abreast of all current security matters, and they are also well trained and equipped in terms of capacity and capability to assure and maintain the confidence of our people that the rule of law will always be maintained at all times. As a nation's champion and lead advocate in promoting government's wellness program and our national campaign against the threat and prevalence of non-communicable diseases, NCD-related ailments like hypertension, diabetes, etc., I would like to conclude my comments and my presentation this morning by once again reminding all ranks, in particular the command elements, the echelons of the Fiji Police Force and the RFMF, to keep physically fit in order that we can continue to honor our allegiance to serve our beloved nations well. Let us be role models ourselves, like today's graduating class of well-trained, qualified, and motivated, fit individuals. Sadly, we are losing too many of our members in the police and the RFMF to some of these NCD-related ailments which I have mentioned. To Captain Konrote and his team of officials and instructors, thank you for a job well done. To our graduates, congratulations once again. Your display this morning was undoubtedly enjoyed by all. But more importantly, you exuded confidence, great teamwork, coordination, and discipline. Much desired traits of a well-trained and motivated professional. Navalyo. Well done, and may I wish you well in your work and future endeavors. Navalyo, thank you, and may Almighty God continue to bless our beloved nation and people.
His Excellency of the training. Participating in the panels of the 69 KD.
We left them inside the tent of the main base.